Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today I've got something slightly different for you, and it's these, my most recent purchase. These are the Daytona Max Sports GTX boots. If you're a rider of a smaller than average size, you might well want to have a look at these boots because they've got a little hidden feature that could possibly help you out. So if you want to grab yourself a tea or a coffee, and I'll talk you through them. Okay, so these are the Daytona Max Sports GTX boots, and they are the first boots from Daytona that are short shafted, so little ankle boots that have got an actual hidden 6cm heel lift in the base, which I'll show you in a minute. But the boots themselves are made out of a full grain, high quality hydrophobic leather, so they are waterproof. They also have double zips to make getting in and out of them really easy. The only thing I would say is that when they're new, they are a little bit stiff to get on and off, but again, I've been wearing them a few times now and they are actually getting really easy to get in and out of. You could probably see there is a little membrane inside it, and that is actually a Goretex membrane as well. So not only is the leather waterproof, but they are lined with a Goretex membrane, which makes them waterproof and breathable at the same time. So there are little ankle protectors as well on both sides, and there's a little shin guard as well. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a reinforced little shin pad. It only comes a little way up your shin, so it's not a full size boot, but I mean that does give you some good protection from stones and anything else that might get thrown at you. The midsole is reinforced as well, so yeah, they're pretty rigid and stiff, so that actually protects you from any twisting and injuries. If you come off your bike, if you get your foot stuck under something, that's going to give you a lot of support there as well. There's also a little Scotch-Lite reflective panel on the back, just increases your visibility at night. And the boots, as with all Daytona boots, they come with a sort of a non-slip rubber sole on the bottom. It is moulded, but apparently if any of these zips or anything else fails, there is a lifetime warranty. You just need to send them back to the manufacturer in Germany. As I was saying though about the heel lift, I've repaired the other one just so you can see what I'm talking about. So this is the left hand boot, and it's actually got this cork insole inside of the actual boot itself, so you can see how far it would normally come up. That's the base of your sole there, and that just sits on top there, so I'm guessing, yeah, it will come up to around about there on the boot itself. They say actually in their gump that is about 6 centimeters, which I've measured, and that is around then, so it's over, you know, 2.5 inches of heel lift you get. You can't actually see them when you're wearing them. I mean, that will just slot back in, and nobody can tell that you're wearing boots with a little high lift in them. I mean, the benefit I've seen with these and why I bought them is that it does, when you get your feet down, you can actually, it gives you an extra amount of stability on slightly higher bikes. Obviously with my little Honda Rebel, I don't really need these, but I am looking at changing my bike in the near future, and I just wanted to get sort of the extra little bit, any bit of help that I could, just to help me get my foot down. When you're sitting on boots, obviously with your tiptoeing around, yeah, it's not going to help you with that. But where I have found this does help is when you can just get one foot down and one foot on the brake, and this allows you to get your foot down, and obviously you've got an extra 2.5 inches of height up to the seat, so you feel a lot more comfortable, a lot more stable. If you're after some sort of higher boots, I think Daytona do another pair called the M-Star boots, which have the same heel lift in them, but they are just more of a higher touring style boot, so they'll come further up your shins. And if you are a lady and you're after similar boots to these, I believe Daytona also do some called the Lady Star, so similar style to these ones, but obviously built a bit more for ladies. So I've been riding in these boots a fair few times now, and I did record a little segment just whilst I was out riding, just to give my thoughts on using these boots, particularly on my bike, the Honda Rebel. So if you just want to watch this little clip, and yeah, it sort of explains itself, and then I'll see you after the video. I've been wearing these boots now, I don't know if you can see them down there, but they're the Daytona GTX Max Sport, I think they're called. I've had them for a little while now, and I've been wearing them on this bike, and I would say they are you know, pretty comfortable. I'm not sure really actually they're the best boots to wear on this style of bike. So I've got, yeah, obviously, as you know, I'm riding a Honda Rebel, and it's got sort of mid pegs really, and the gear lever and the brake lever are fairly, you know, horizontal to the foot pegs. And because what these GTX Max Sports do is there is a 6cm rise in the heel, just to help you get a bit of a better footing for us shorter people, and they're ideal for, you know, sort of sports bike pegs, and even like the pegs on the Street Twin are yeah, a bit more canted forwards, just in a more of a sporty sitting position. But so I'm finding actually when I first started wearing these that I was finding it difficult to change gear and get my toe underneath the gear shifter, but actually as these have started to loosen up a little bit and get broken in, I'm finding it actually easier to actually change gear, and they're a bit more supple. So I would say, yeah, if you're a little bit short like me, these boots are probably a good buy. Okay, so at the time of filming this review, I had a look at some of the prices. So I bought these from Louis Moto, and they're actually on their site at the moment for £265 or thereabouts. SC Moto have got them on their site. It's probably the cheapest place I've found them at £214. And the two shops, the main two shops in this country, Motor Legends and Sports Bike Shop, both have them down nigh on £360. So if you do have a little bit of a shop around, as I say, you will be able to find these boots at a lot cheaper price. So I think in summary, these boots, you know, are a really good purchase. They're not the cheapest boots in the world, but if you shop around for them, you can find them at fairly reasonable prices. I think my first thoughts were that, you know, the boots weren't particularly good for my bike, particularly where your foot peg and your gear lever are sort of on a horizontal plane. So I was struggling a little bit to get my toes under, but to be fair, the boots are becoming more supple as I wear them in. I'm actually getting used to wearing them on the bike as well, so again, changing gear, and that's not a big issue. I think where they will come into their own though is if I change my bike to anything a little bit taller, or, you know, if you've got a more of an aggressive stance on your pegs and your gear shift more of an angle, they'll work perfectly for that. But definitely, the more I wear them, the more comfortable we're going to become. And to be fair as well, Daytona boots, I mean, you're just not going to get any better boots than that. They've got a massive warranty on them if anything goes wrong, and I just trust them. They feel safe, they feel really well made, and I think they were well worth the money. So I hope my little short review on these boots has been helpful to you, and I'll see you on the next video. Cheers guys.